Good morning. Yesterday I played the Kentucky Derby. And, it was obvious to me that those numbers were set off. But before I played at the Kentucky Derby, I made a comment. I made a joking comment. And the comment that I made was not directed at nobody. It was just a comment. I didn't specifically say nobody's name or nothing like that. They then began to take it as though I was talking to somebody, or people on TV began to make it seem as though I was talking to somebody. Now, I've been telling you that they have been applying what I have been saying to other things. Now, I want you to understand what I'm getting ready to say. It is one thing to joke, but it's another to take something that somebody is just joking about and to turn it into words that really make people think that you're talking about them, and they begin to commit serious acts. See, this is why I don't play that game with them, because a lot of things has happened. I'm not ever going to stop talking, but I want to let them know that there are people that are watching, including the authorities. And if I say something, and if they take it, and if they apply it to something else from this point on, and if something really happens behind it, then I'm going to file charges, because we now know that it is me that they're talking about. There are a lot of people out there saying, well, you don't talk, things are getting dull. But the reason why I stopped talking is what I told you before. They're really holding me on account of something that I'm not saying. That's what they're doing. If I say a word, or if I put on a hat, or if it has an emblem on it or letters, they make it appear as though I'm talking about certain people that I'm not talking about. Now I'm not going to stop. I'm not ever going to stop talking. But you know, when someone holds you on account of something like that, you know, you've got to respond back, or you got to really start filing charges. Now I want you to understand something. I lost a lot of jobs on account of things that I was not saying. And I told people that I was never talking about certain people. Sometimes I said things about people, but a lot of times I was not saying things about people at all. It was just people taking advantage of the fact that there were people that were making it appear as though I was saying things that I was not saying, and they really committed acts, telling me I'm sarcastic when I was never talking about them at all. And this is how I know that something is wrong. I'm not going to sit back and let nobody do that to me anymore. I'm not going to do that. When they set those numbers off on account of something that I just say and apply it to something else, then they're just setting it off. You know, their intent is to alienate me away from people. You know, this is retaliation for a discrimination case. And regardless of how they try to make it appear, I know for myself that they're just simply just retaliating on it. And they confused everybody, and it really made people think that I was saying things about them, or saying things about people that I was not saying. Now, when you talk to someone, how you have an ordinary conversation, you take just take what they say at face value. Now, they've been running this game for 24 years, and I want you to know that it really messed my life up. You know, don't be fooled by them. They still are breaking laws because they are not saying my name. They are not being specific about it, and they don't want to be specific about it. And this is why I'm still going to challenge them. We now know that it is me that they're talking about, and we now know for sure that they are setting these numbers off. There are some people that just want this to continue because it's just attracting people to the racetracks and it's attracting people to lotteries. I'm going to continue this video on to the next one. On the next one. I'll see you in a minute on the next video.